In this video, we're going to go over the solutions to the problems in the Unit 5 test on triangles. So this first question wants us to classify the triangle by its angles and sides. So here we see that it has one angle bigger than 90. So if it has an angle that's greater than 90, it's an obtuse triangle. And then now if we look at the sides, here it has two sides equal, making it an isosceles triangle. Equal or congruent, so two sides congruent. So this one's an obtuse isosceles triangle. In the next question, they want the measure of angle 1. Well, we know the angles on the inside of a triangle add to 180. So what we can do is we can add 80 plus 73. That gives us 153. And then subtract that from 180 to get the final angle, which is going to measure 27 degrees. In this next picture, they want us to find the measure of angle 1. Angle 1 is on the exterior. So this would be the two opposite interior angles. Well, we learned that to get the exterior angle, you just add the two opposite interior angles together. So all you have to do here is add 70 plus 55. This comes out to 125 degrees. Here we want to know the value of x. So remember, all the angles in a triangle add to 180. So we can add each angle here, 5x plus 60 plus 60, and set it equal to 180. I'm going to combine like terms. So this becomes 5x plus 120 equals 180. And then I can finish solving for x there. So I get x equals 12. And again, this one was asking us to find the value of x, so we could stop there. This next one wants to know the smallest angle. Well, the smallest angle will be opposite the smallest side. So we're going to look opposite of the smallest side. So the smallest side here would be 9, making the smallest angle, angle F. Here we're going to list the sides from largest to smallest. So this time we need to know all the angles and we can look opposite them. So this one is 90, this one's 42. I'm going to add those. I get 132 and I can subtract that from 180. That will give me 48 degrees for this angle here. Now that I know that angle, we're going to look largest to smallest. So the largest angle would be the right angle, which is 90 degrees. And you look opposite that. So that one would be opposite side AB. So AB would be the largest side. So I can X out this one and this one. My next largest side would be 48 degrees. And that's opposite this side here. This is side CA or AC. So that would make this our answer. Here it's asking if a triangle can have side lengths of 21, 10, and 9. So if we learned for it to be a triangle, you add the two smaller sides. So let's add 10 plus 9. That gives me 19. And you have to check if that's greater than the third side. So here the third side is 21. Is 19 greater than 21? The answer is no. So this one cannot make a triangle. Here it says two sides measure 12 and 9. What is the range of measures of the third side? To do this is really simple. We learn to take the difference of the sides and the sum. So we have a triangle with sides 9 and 12. We want to know ranges for the third side. So the difference, 12 minus 9 would be 3. And the sum, 12 plus 9 would be 21. So that means this side needs to be between 3 and 21 units. Now we're going to determine if the triangles are congruent and the theorem that justifies it. Here we notice that there's two congruent sides on these triangles. So we need to look for a third thing, either an angle or a side. Here we see a common side. Since this side is really on both triangles, we know that the third side of the triangles is also congruent. So they are congruent by side, side, side. This next one wants us to do the same thing. So we know that each of these has a side and an angle congruent. And then if you look, here these cross and form vertical angles. And we know that vertical angles are also congruent. So they have another angle congruent. So a lot of students got this one wrong because they put angle, side, angle. This one's actually angle, angle, side. If you look at the location of the side, it's not right in between the two angles. These two angles here lie on this side. This side is separate. So it's on a separate side. So because it's a separate side, it's angle, angle, side, not angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle would look like this. You would have an angle, a side, and an angle. This one is not angle, side, angle. It's angle, angle, side. So if you need to refresh on this video, you can, but it's to help you do corrections for your Unit 5 test or to prepare for the makeup test just in case you didn't take the original test or you failed.